not good enough tonight. Got to play better, and with a short week this week, it's important that we get right back to it. And we'll be at home Thursday night, so it's important to have a much better performance. So we'll talk about this one and look to improve and need to be better in roughly 4 days. So that's where our focus goes. And we've been winning as a team on this last several weeks of wins, and now we've lost as a team, and we got to bounce back. So take any questions you have.
What were you were sacked 7 times, the most in your career. What were the factors that led to that in your estimation?
I think it was a combination of reasons. Certainly when you get behind, then you allow a lot more of a drop back game, and so that certainly played into their ability to rush us and play for that.
Kirk, when they're able to get pressure, most of those with 4 guys, how does that change kind of how you're looking at things downfield when they don't have to commit extra guys to come after you?
Yeah, it's effective when you can rush 4. It's effective. Certainly, we want to be in a place where we're not having to drop back too much, and you certainly need to be, in a game where you're right there and you're not behind where you have to drop back. So, that's the part that you feel you can stay in the game and then keep yourself from being in those scenarios.
On the strip sack at the beginning, when you watched that back, did you feel Parsons coming, or what did you see when you looked at that?
I just think need to have 2 hands on the football is really where I look back, and when you watch it and you coach it and you look at how to improve, I think it's if you're holding on with 2 hands as you're running, it's less likely to fumble there. That's where I say I got to be better.
Is Parsons the kind of guy who you can prepare for, but you really you can't kind of comprehend his skills until you see him live on Sunday?
He's a great player. I find each week when you study for your opponent, each team seems to have a player, a pass rusher that's pretty elite, and he's in that category of one of the better pass rushers in this league that you have to be aware of, and he can impact the game.
How much of a challenge did you feel like protection was, trying to help on the outside, inside at times in Dallas?
Yep. There's certainly an awareness of trying to get a chip or some help by a halfback or a tight end on the edge. So it's all game long. You're kind of aware of all that. But certainly when you can, stay in manageable down and distances, you can run the football, you can play action, you can screen, you can do other things that when you get behind, it's just much, much harder to do.
Kirk, having won 7 straight games, beating Buffalo last week, how much of you is just stunned by the margin that you lost by today?
It's certainly a disappointing outcome, and what I've learned in this league in my years is they all count 1, and the point differential doesn't end up becoming a thing that sticks with it, but the loss or the win does. And so, we've got to find a way moving forward to get wins and play much better than we did tonight.
What's going to be key to responding to this on a short week?
Well, you gotta fix what's fixable. You have to be out. You just be ready to go Thursday night and have a good Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in preparation for that. And what you don't want to have happen is any repeated mistakes. So you always say, how can we fix what happened so that that's the last time something like that happens.
Overall, how do you evaluate TJ over the last 3 weeks, and how valuable has he been as part of this offense?
Yeah, he's showing up a lot in our offense. He's done a great job, and we'll continue to lean on him moving forward.
Is there anything that he did that helped build so much chemistry between you and him so quickly?
Well, he's learned the system very quickly. I think he's a friendly target. I think Kevin's also done a great job incorporating TJ into the plan, and I think in this offense and on this team, I think we'll always be incorporating our Y, our tight ends, in the pass game, and there'll always be production there to be had. And so, he's done a great job taking on that challenge in such a short amount of time. All righty. Thanks, guys.